From 1934 to 1988, the area that was to become Six Flags Fiesta Texas was a part of the Redland Quarry in northwest San Antonio, and its purpose was to be mined for limestone for various projects across the state of Texas. By the late 80s, all the f***ing limestone was gone, and the land was put up for sale. So a business tag team was formed between the financial group USAA and the entertainment conglomerate Gaylord Entertainment. They saw how San Antonio was becoming a popular destination at the time and wanted to cash in on it. They had an idea to build a theme park on the quarry site with an equally balanced offerings of live entertainment and traditional amusement park attractions. Now, before they gave this some a green light, they weighed their competition in the area, with SeaWorld San Antonio very nearby opening just a year prior, and 2 Six Flags parks already in the state, with Six Flags Over Texas in Arlington and Six Flags Astroworld in Houston. They decided, you know what, let's dance the hokey pokey, brother, and the project was underway. They gave themselves 2 years to complete the park and hit that deadline almost spot on, and on March 14th, 1992, Fiesta Texas opened to the general public. The park was divided up into 4 theme lands: the Los Festivales section, a Spanish-themed area, and the first area you see right when you walk through the main gate, Crack Axle Canyon, themed after an early 20th century Texas boomtown, Spassburg, themed after a German town, and Rockville, themed after a fictional 1950s town, its name paying homage to the rock quarry that the park was built in. And there was also a water park next door called the Old Watering Hole. Some of the opening day attractions included the Gully Washer, an Intamin Rapids ride, a carousel called the Don Roshian, a kids roller coaster called the Pied Piper, Power Surge, an Intamin Shoot the Chutes attraction, the Motorama Turnpike, a leisurely electric car ride with the vehicles themed after the 1950s. But most notably, the Rattler, an absolutely giant wooden roller coaster that used the quarry surroundings to its advantage. A visually beautiful roller coaster. Its biggest problem, though, was it was manufactured by the Roller Coaster Corporation of America. I'm sorry to hear that. Like I had mentioned earlier, the original owners of the park wanted to have a nice even balance of live entertainment and attractions, so there was a number of stages and live entertainment venues scattered throughout the park. To name a few of the venues were the Saragossa Theater, Rockville High School, Lone Star Lil's Amphitheater, the Sangerfest Holly Stage, and the Sundance Theater. And to close down the first season of operation, we got the holiday event, Lone Star Christmas. So the first 2 years of operation turned out to be quite a big success, and by 1994 we got the first official expansion in the park's history, the Fiesta Bay Boardwalk, a brand new area. Coming with it a handful of new attractions, most notably a 90-foot tall Ferris wheel called the Crow's Nest, and a pirate ship attraction called the SS Overboard. 1996 saw a lot go down in the park's history, as we saw the f***ing clowns masquerading as theme park operators known as Six Flags take over park operations from Gaylord Entertainment, while USAA remained the sole owner, but in return the park was officially renamed Six Flags Fiesta Texas. We also saw the addition of the Wagon Wheel, a Schwarzkopf Enterprise model coming over from Six Flags Over Texas, and the addition of Joker's Revenge, a Vekoma Hurricane model, which marked the first DC Comics IP pumped into the park. That year also saw the debut of Fright Fest in the park, Six Flags' annual Halloween extravaganza, and at the end of the year, Lone Star Christmas was renamed to Holiday in the Park. 1997 saw an Aerodynamics Mine Train coaster, Roadrunner Express, added to the park's lineup, and at the end of the year, Holiday in the Park was officially canceled. 1998 had some big news on the corporate end of things, as Premier Parks buys Six Flags as a whole from Time Warner and 100% ownership of Six Flags Fiesta Texas, as USAA officially bowed out of the theme park game. There was also some new attractions added to the park that year: Bugs' Whitewater Rapids, a Hopkins Log Flume, and a pair of Huss attractions, a Huss Topspin known as Der Twister, and a Huss Frisbee known as Frisbee. 1999 saw a massive ride expansion to the park, as we got a Vekoma Boomerang added, of course called Boomerang, a launched premier roller coaster called Poltergeist, which is visually just a fucking stunning attraction, a 200-foot tall S&S combo tower known as Scream, and Chaos, a Chance Chaos model. That year also saw the water park, the Old Watering Hole, get renamed to Armadillo Beach. That year also marked the first time that Six Flags Fiesta Texas won the Golden Ticket Award for Best Shows, an award they won for 10 consecutive years following. The new millennium saw the addition of Superman the Krypton coaster, a 168-foot tall, custom-built B&M floorless, one of the first B&M floorless ever and still regarded as one of the best. There was also supposed to be a second roller coaster installed that year, the Boardwalk Canyon Blaster. It was purchased, delivered to the park, however never set up for reasons unknown, and it was sold 2 years later to Park Warner Madrid in Spain, where it operates today as Tom and Jerry. 2001 saw the removal of the Joker's Revenge roller coaster. 2002 saw the addition of the Tempest, a Gravity Works skyscraper model. Those things are so much f***ing fun, it's unreal, but highly unreliable attractions. That year also saw the addition of the Sally Corp Dark Ride Scooby-Doo Ghost Blasters. You can't go wrong with a Sally Corp Dark Shooter. Nothing really major happened in the park from 2005 to 2007. This is a pretty quiet time in the park's history. With the exception of 2005, we saw the Chaos removed. 2006, Armadillo Beach Water Park was renamed to Whitewater Bay. And that year also saw the removal of the Tempest, because like I said, them things are unreliable. Super fun though. 2007 saw the addition of Tony Hawk's Big Spin, a Gerstlauer spinning coaster. Those coasters are a blast. Take up a small footprint, but boom, still packs a punch for the whole family. Also that year we got the return of the Christmas Festival holiday in the park. 2008 saw a new roller coaster added to the park, Goliath, a B&M invert coaster. It is a Batman model because it operated at Six Flags New Orleans as Batman the Ride, but then of course Hurricane Katrina knocked the out of the city of New Orleans in 2005, and the roller coaster stood SB&O for 2 years until Six Flags said, hey, we could salvage this, and it operates today as Goliath. 2009 saw the addition of a kids area featuring the baddest mo you'll ever meet, and with that you all know I'm talking about the Wiggles, of course, so we got the addition of Wiggles World. Also that year, the entire country was a financial mess with the near collapse of the American financial institution. And of course, Six Flags being Six Flags, they felt this more than anyone in the theme park industry, and they filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy, which they successfully climbed out of the following year. 2011, we saw the removal of the wagon wheel and 2 licenses expire, as the Wiggles World was now renamed to Kidsopolis, and Tony Hawk's Big Spin was simply renamed Big Spin, which only lasted a year, and the following year it was renamed to Pandemonium, which it is known as today. Also in 2012, we got the addition of Sky Screamer, a 200-foot tall fun-time swing ride. You all know how I feel about those. And finally for 2012 was the closure of the opening day massive thrill ride, the Rattler. But of course it was not gone forever, as it got the RMC treatment, only their second roller coaster they ever did also, and it reopened the following year in all its glory as Iron Rattler. Also that year we got the addition of a 177-foot tall upcharge attraction, a fun time slingshot model. Those damn things will make you your pants. You not. 2015 saw a trifecta of removals as the SS Overboard, Motorama, and Frisbee all bit the dust. Also that year we saw the addition of another upcharge attraction, but this one really cool. The Screaming Eagle Zipline, a 155-foot tall zipline attraction, which takes you up to the top of the quarry wall and goes racing through the Superman Krypton coaster's track all the way back to the station. Pretty cool if you ask me. I thought it was worth mentioning. But clearly the big news of 2015 was Batman the f***ing Ride, and I'm not talking about a B&M invert. I'm talking about an S&S 40 free spin and the very first S&S 40 free spin. There's a quadrillion of them now. This one was the original. 2016 saw 2 flat ride editions. As Fireball, one of those piece of Larson Looper attractions that Six Flags actually had the balls to bill as a roller coaster. Get it together, Six Flags. And also Hurricane Force 5, a fun Zamperla disco. 2017 was the park's 25th anniversary. And to celebrate, they introduced a new festival, the Mardi Gras Festival, celebrating the culture of the city of New Orleans. It's become a modern-day park tradition and is still going strong to this day. Also that year was the closure of an opening day of attraction as we said farewell to Power Surge. 2018 saw another theme park first come to the park, as Wonder Woman Golden Lasso Coaster opened, the very first RMC Raptor track, and also marking the first theme park to have 2 RMC coasters in the same gate. Also in 2018, we said goodbye to 2 attractions as Twister said farewell, and we saw the closure of Scooby-Doo Ghost Blasters. But that building was reutilized the following year for Pirates of the Deep Sea, another Sally Corp interactive dark shooter. This one is highly regarded as one of the best in the land. Also in 2019, we got Joker Carnival of Chaos showing up to the park, a 172-foot tall Zamperla Giga Discovery. That's a mouthful, and is one of the biggest of its kind in the world. And also that year was the debut of year-round park operations. 2021, we saw the Daredevil dive flying machines come to the park, a Zamperla Air Racer model. 2022 will see the addition of Dr. Diabolical's Cliffhanger, a 150-foot tall B&M dive coaster, custom made. Six Flags Fiesta Texas is easily one of the most beautiful theme parks in the world. I make on Six Flags quite a bit, but it's all in good fun, as they do show from time to time they know what they are doing, and that is indisputable with how they take care of and manage Six Flags Fiesta Texas. It truly is a beautiful gem in their chain of parks and within the state of Texas.